Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome back to the role-playing series with me and my brother Gutterball. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Well, my brother and I have been super busy. We've been getting parts delivered, sheds delivered. We've been getting all this stuff, fuel tanks delivered. I'm going to give you a tour in just a second. But I think my brother wanted to say a few words before he headed down to the shop.
I just wanted to thank everyone for showing up, and I hope you enjoy this series. So I'm off to the store to get what we need, bud.
Okay, perfect. All right, so he's going to head on down there. He's going to grab some tractors. We're going to do some farming. Well, actually, we're going to do some grass work today because, let me give you a tour. We've got our workshop here as we needed, so we can do some work on our tractors. We've got a pressure washer here, our fuel tank here with 10,000 liters of diesel in it, our sheds. Boy, I tell you, it's been busy. We've been crazy busy, non-stop. And we got some sheds. These sheds, we're going to put our harvesters in and our big equipment in, all the doors open and everything, as his name gets smaller and smaller. That's awesome. Our Treks are going to come in here. So we ended up with about $200,000 more because we both had a Trex and we decided we only wanted one. So because we're going to get into farming now, our silo system's over here with our silo and 2 silo extensions, so we can hold over 12 million liters of anything that we want. Here's our house. The only thing that I messed up on was I didn't eyeball my fence very good, and Gutterball was telling me, he says, your fence is crooked, and I said, that's okay, because I'm going to leave it. So I put it here, and it's good enough for government work, as they would say. But that's it. That's farm tour. I'm going to head on down with my UTV, because I think we've decided to sell one of these. I think we're only going to keep one, or maybe we'll keep 2. But I'm going to head on down to the shop and start picking up some equipment. Oh, I forgot to show you guys real quick. This is our cow pen that we decided to build. This was all my brother's doing. He decided to build a cow pen over here. We don't have any cows yet, but eventually we will. And this whole thing is going to be just for our cows, which is going to be great. We've also decided that I think we're going to... Oh, you're planting an apple tree here? That's kind of nice. I think we've decided that we may chip up some more trees. If not, we will turn into some logging maybe. We're going to do a whole bunch of different stuff on this role play, so I'm glad that you guys like it. I'm really glad that you guys showed up. You know, it's great. It's awesome. It's fantastic. How you making out down there at the shop?
Hey, got lost once, but I'm almost there.
Yeah, I'm so glad that everybody bared with our first episode. We were kind of both a little nervous getting started. We've never done a role-play series together. I mean, I've done them by myself, and he's done them on his own without recording. But so we're kind of nervous, but, thank you guys for, kind of sticking with us and, staying with us and watching and putting your comments in there. As you guys know, we all comment on all the stuff. I want to give a shout-out to Bill. He actually gave a comment to me and Gutterball, which was amazing. So... that was kind of cool. I don't think Gutterball's read it yet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Did you?
I believe I did.
Good. That's what we want. We want you guys interacting. We want you to tell us, don't hesitate to put in there about some ideas for story modes. We may or may not use them, but we always love the input. It's great. There was a couple of things that we might have done a little overboard, and we apologize for that, but we're learning. We're getting it. So we're going to head down here, back down to the store. I'm going to start picking up some equipment because what did you decide to do? Did you decide that we're going to mow today? What are we working on?
Yeah, I thought we were going to do that.
Okay, perfect.
Section of back of the barns.
Awesome. Perfect. Hope we have enough money.
I know.
For everything.
I'm worried about.
But while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and tab up, and I'm going to chip up some more trees, and that'll give him his space. That way I'm not standing over the top of him. providing my controller stays alive. But man, it's nice. It's
only
super.
this kind of money every day.
Oh, I know. It's really nice to move out here from the city and do what we got to do out here in the country, and it's working out well. I mean, I think our farm came out really well so far. I think the series is going to move along really, really well. I think it's great. All right, so what I'm going to do is I think... Did we decide if we're going to put a field on the other side of your cow pen?
Yeah, I believe we were going to.
Okay. What we did here, too, is Gutterball made a nice little road down through here. He cut all the trees down. Made a nice little road down here to the pond, which is where we're going to get our water. We're going to keep this series this role-playing series as realistic as we can, within reason. I mean, there may be some times that we have to go a little bit outside the lines, but I'm sure that you guys all understand that. All of my fans do. All my family members, shall we say. There we go. All right, so I think, Gutterball, I'm getting enough wood chips, and I think our wood chip factory and our BGA are full, so I think I might sell you some of these to give you a little bit more money. What do you think?
Okay, that's fine.
Let me get a couple more so I can get an even. These trees are nice.
Yeah, I believe I got everything.
Well, if you stay right at the store, give me few minutes. I'll head up here and I'll actually sell these wood chips. If you need anything else, I'll give you probably another 50, 60,000, if not more. I don't know how much the wood chips sell for. But I think one of us is gonna at least mow this and then ted it. We've decided that we're not gonna use bales because with the amount of trees that are on this map, it'll cause us some major lag. So we decided to just go ahead and use a loading wagon. But yeah, the first episode, I think we did well. I think we graded it pretty close to as best as we could. And we'll stick to the more story. I wanted to go a little bit more off script this morning. Well, this first part of this episode. Then we'll get back into the full-blown story mode. Because I think it's easier for me to explain when I'm not worried about being in a story.
Right.
Then we'll go back into it. There we go. Let me fill the rest of this victory. I put this in up here while off camera. And I have to... Oh, you know what? I forgot to hit the time again. I always forget to hit the time.
Oh.
We had that while we were building everyone. We had the time stopped. There we go. Now I'll sell you some wood chips here. There you go. There we go. We're making some good money. Wood chip must sell pretty good on this map. Which I forgot, everyone. I just wanted to explain real quick before we get back into our story mode. This is Willamena Forest map. It's on the in-game mod hub. I didn't even mention it in the first episode. It's 29,000. It's better than nothing. All right, there you go. So our wood chip factory is full, and we are flying here. So let me get this set up so that it'll sell. Yep, we're all set. Now we'll have some passive income coming in, and I think I'm going to head back down and help my brother pick out some equipment and take it home so we can both get home.
It's all picked out, bud. The
already-
tractor's down there waiting on you.
All right, sweet. All right, I'm going to head back down there, catch up with him, so that we can both work some fields. And
Yep, I'm headed back right now. I'm going to start mowing. That way you can... we're going to turn this all into hay?
I think so. Well, we technically, I think what we could do is turn it in. We could feed the cows just hay for now.
Right.
And we don't even have to have bedding because it's still September. It's still kind of warm out. I don't think we need a lot of bedding right now.
Right.
So, yeah, let me just put the trucks away and I'll come down. I'll start bringing equipment back. He's going to bring the mower back. He's going to start mowing. And I am going to Ted for him behind him. We wanted to try to keep as many factories out of this as we can, I'm sure, because there's already one in the map that is pretty much going to do everything that we need. So I think that was kind of like a universal thing.
Oh yeah, before we get into our work, I forgot to tell you, brother, I got a phone call from that attorney.
Oh, okay.
I had to go downtown and talk to the bank. Okay. We're not supposed to be making the payments to the bank.
Okay.
We're supposed to be making all them payments to him.
Oh, directly. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So it's a good thing you told me. So we did get credit, though, for the last payment, correct?
Yeah, I had to go down to the bank and withdraw, get with them and say, hey, that payment is supposed to go over here. I got proof from them that we made the payment, so that payment's already counted for.
Okay. So,
yeah, because I was like, you're not going to show up and take our stuff already because we made the payment to the wrong place, are you?
Oh, good. At least he was nice enough to call and figure it out.
Right.
Because we could have, if you just give me a second, you guys know the routine. You're going to lose me, but you're not going to lose you're going to lose the game sound, but you're not going to lose me. I want to make sure that we are recording, and we are. I think that's become a regular thing with me. I don't know why. I get paranoid about it. But anyways, I'm so glad he called. I'm just doing this nice little jog down to the store to grab my equipment. And I'm going to Ted behind him, and we're going to make some hay. Which reminds me, while I go by this BGA, let me check and make sure that everything's active on this, which it was. We fixed it last episode. Oh, that was cool. We had to come up here, and we had to put new belts on this. We had to do everything we need to. Yep. We got 633 digestate, 2,000 liters of diesel. And I don't know what diesel exhaust fluid is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure we can.
What that is, it's a thing that cleans the emissions.
Oh, is that the DEF?
Yep, that's what they call DEF.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm old school. Our tractors back in the day didn't have that on them. But anyways, okay, so I've done enough off camera. I've done enough off story mode. Now we're going to go full-blown story mode. So as you guys know, Gutterball told me, the attorney called me and let me know what was going on. That's awesome. So we're right back into this. We're going to make some hay today, get our animals, get set up. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're doing well here on the farm. We're learning a lot. We're going crazy.
Yeah, we're actually may turn into farmers instead of dirty suckers.
Sooner or later, I think.
Right.
We're learning a lot, though.
Oh, I love this view out here. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, it's just great that, like, the only thing is do we still need, I think we need a tedder, don't we? Oh, you got one.
I got one.
Yep, you got one. All right. I'm going to bring the Kubota back, and I'll Ted behind you, and then I'll come back down and grab the loading wagon. I'll grab the windrower first. This is nice. Nice little setup the shop has here.
Yeah.
I heard they were building
Walter, he's a nice guy.
Oh, I tell you. I heard also, like I told you last time, I think that they're going to be building a convenience store in there too, which would be nice. It'll give us a chance to get some food and things like that we need at the house.
Yeah, they're saying the estimate, they're hoping by next month they'll have that get started on building it.
Nice. I'm sure it'll come out
And
nice.
you know, brother, if we have a little extra money, I wouldn't mind helping them out. Donate some money to the community, help get that store put up.
Me either. I think that's a great idea. Absolutely. If we have a little extra money, I think that's a great idea. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, because the people's been really nice to us here.
They really have.
Might as well give back to them.
In fact, like I told you, that attorney didn't have to take the time to call you. They could have just, told us that we had to make a double payment.
Right.
So, will they still accept it electronically, or do we actually have to take it down there?
No, the attorney gave me an account number, which I'll give to you.
Okay.
He said we can just, straight from the house, we can just send it to that account.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Great.
Ooh, look at you go.
Yeah, but tell you what, I wish I would have got the 200 horse like you got.
Well, do you want to, if you need more horsepower, we can switch. I think we
All
can.
right. We'll give this a try and we'll see.
Okay.
But we get any more hillier.
Yeah. Because you can use the big tractor. That's fine. I don't care about that.
I'm scared of the big tractor, brother.
I just jump in them, and I figured, well, I'll just hit a bunch of buttons and a bunch of levers, and sooner or later, I'll either go forward or backwards.
I mean, worst case scenario out here, you either run in the lake or you run into a tree.
Yeah, problem with the lake, though, is I don't think we have another $200,000 to spend on tractors.
Not yet.
This is a nice little field here that's outside our...
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, actually, I think when we're done, work it up and just turn it right into a grass field.
Yep.
Just leave it grass.
Yep. Or just, yeah. You know what I did notice, the difference coming out here from the city? Is it me, or is the views and everything out here beautiful?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the reflection.
And the quality of air.
Oh, so much better. I've been sleeping real good lately. It's just been nice.
Right.
Yeah,
eventually. Like racing.
Yeah. Eventually, when we start making money, I think we're probably going to have to upgrade to some more horsepower, because this is pretty hilly.
Right.
Even tedding, I'm having a little bit of trouble going up and down the hills.
Oh, even with the 200 horse you are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that'll give us something to do at night. We'll start looking and seeing what kind of tractors we want to go with, what brand and everything.
We can look right from the house. It's awesome.
Right. Right. I just can't wait till we get some cows on here. It's something I've always wanted to do, is raise some cows.
Yep. Even if we just start small, because our money is tight, and we do have a loan payment coming up.
I like how we keep mentioning that so we don't forget it.
I know. Well, you know what'll happen, like the attorney said, is that they will come and get stuff.
Right.
And we can't, neither one of us can afford that. We just took the time to get going with it. I don't want to lose it.
Right. Now we've got our every bit last bit of savings that we've ever had sunk into all this.
Yeah, it's no turnaround now.
Nope.
Now, I did set up, when I went up and I was, Walter was up there building the, well, he wasn't personally, but his workers were, building that wood chip factory up there for us. He said that we could set it up as a passive income where it'll basically bring in like an hourly income.
Oh, okay.
Because what they do is they'll make pallets with it, and then they sell it, they'll make planks with it, like wood planks, so they can build houses and stuff. So other local farmers can actually come and buy the planks from them, and we get the money from it. So It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Cool.
going to hopefully get some little extra trickling in money that comes in, and that'll help too. Yep. We just made $20,000. Went right in our bank account.
Sweet.
Yep.
A whole lot more hours to go.
Well, yeah, because you know me, when we start getting a little low on the money, I start getting nervous about paying the bills.
Right.
So
exactly.
I start watching the bank account. I start paying attention to that sort of stuff.
I do like this mower, though. This Kubota mower.
Yeah. Well, that was nice too, because they said when you first went down there, they were saying that the Kubota brand literally just came out.
Right. Yep.
So these are really like new. So that's good. We started with brand new tractors.
Yeah, he showed me stuff that they have on sale, and then he showed me these, and I figure, they were running about 40,000, 50,000 more, and it's like, well, why not just sink that and start with brand new?
Just go ahead and pull the trigger and buy new, since then we shouldn't have to worry about it too much more.
Right. Instead of buying somebody else's problems, we'll just start new.
Now, before I get a chance to, when I head down to get the windrower, I'll stop by the BGA as well, and I think I'm going to set, I'm going to use a little trick that Walter showed me and set that up on an income that also adds to our bank account.
Okay.
Because that's pretty neat too. That BGA is pretty cool. It takes the wood chips that we dumped into it and they burn them, and they basically heat people's houses and stuff with them. It's kind of neat.
Ah, okay.
It makes like energy and stuff. That's why they have on this island out here in the middle of nowhere, why they have the electric, because they're burning the wood chips, and it's kind of neat.
Well, you made me in charge of the money, so you're in charge of the factories.
Gotcha. Will do. I'll head down there and make sure, because I want to make sure that we've got some decent, I want to make sure that loan payment gets paid, the taxes get paid.
Yeah, that way, if we don't have enough money, it's your fault, not mine.
As usual. It's always the older brother's problem.
That's right.
You being the baby. Mama's she's always babied you anyways.
Oh, that's why she calls me Mommy Boy.
I know. It's like I used to go to Dad and I'd be like, Dad, I need $300, and he would laugh. You would go to him and he'd give you $300 and plus $200 more.
And say, Fury will work it off.
That's it. I was constantly doing stuff, holding flashlights while he was working on cars, and it's terrible. Being the older brother sometimes it's cool to have experiences a little bit older, but I wish I was babied. But I did
we still get along as good as what we do.
I know, and that's what Mom always says. She says, well, you guys do get along well still. No, don't get me wrong. We did fight a lot when we were kids. But it was more that I always thought that, like, you got the bigger piece of cake or whatever.
Yep.
But the good news is I can always take solace knowing that you always got my clothes. You got hand-me-downs. I didn't.
And I got bigger bruises than you did, because your fists were bigger than mine.
Well, as they always say, as Mom always says, I'll always be older than both of you.
Right.
She always makes us laugh.
Or her famous, I brought you into this world,
Yep,
I'll take
you out. Yep. It's great. Yep. Yep. In fact, every time I was more worried about Mom than I was Dad. Like, Mom would lecture us when she would hit us.
Right.
She would be like, I told you, blah, blah, and she'd be, taking a hold of us, but lecturing us. Dad would just smack us and we'd be done and we could get over it.
Right.
So when she would say, I'm calling your father, we would kind of laugh and be like, we got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was awesome. But I will say one thing, that Dad worked and worked and worked. He never stopped working. That's for sure. And
nope, he definitely taught us how to work, and you don't get anything if you don't work.
Oh, I tell you something. It's so funny that even though we were raised like that, we still, like, you just finished my sentence and I didn't even have to say anything. You know, that's the one thing Dad taught us, was that never stop working. There comes a time in your life when just splash some water on your face and go to work.
Yep.
Which is why we became successful in the business that we were doing.
Yep, and we were able to turn our life around and do something completely different in the middle of life.
Absolutely. Not many people can say they've had the opportunity to do that, that's for sure.
Now if we can just make it succeed.
I don't doubt us at all. I really don't.
I don't either.
And the thing
now,
about
if
it...
I was doing it on my own,
me
that
too.
might be a different story.
And it's funny, too,
with you
because...
on my side...
100%. In fact, when I called Mom last week, because I try to call her once a week, and I called her and I said, it's funny, because if I was doing this on my own, I'd probably fail. But since I got my brother with me, I don't have any fear about failing.
Right.
And because even if we fail, we're doing it together, so we can both look back 20 years from now and say, we failed together.
It was your fault, Fury.
It was it was like I said, it's always the older brother's fault.
Mom, it was Fury's fault.
100%. Oh, 100%. And did I ever tell you how I got that name when I was growing up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I never told you the story? So when I was growing up, Dad, before you were born, and I'm only 2 years older than you, so it's not like I'm really old, but when you were still a baby and I was like 4 years old and you were still like only 2, so you didn't understand much. You were always searching for my hand when I was grabbing it and stuff like that, but Dad said, "You make me so mad, I'm furious all the time." And all of a sudden, it just became Fury. And it just became, that's how he because I never could do anything right until you came along, and then it was always I did everything wrong. But that's how he gave me my nickname. He said, "You make me so furious," and then sooner or later, it just became, he started calling me Fury, and then that was it. And that's the name that everybody knows me by. It's great.
Okay, then why did you start calling me Gutterball and it stuck forever?
Well, it comes back to when you were a kid and you are always constantly rolling stuff, throwing stuff down. Like you would watch TV growing up and you wanted to be a bowler. That's what you started out with. And you were always constantly rolling stuff up and down our bedroom, up and down the halls of the house, everything. And you're just pretending to bowl. And one day I said, Mom said to me, she goes, he's going to be a professional bowler someday. And I said, I don't think so, Mom. He said he makes too many gutter balls. And that was how your name came about. I said, he'll never make any strikes. He's too busy throwing gutter balls. And next thing you know, that's what they were calling us. Fury Gutterball.
Heck, I never asked. I mean, I've always known myself as Gutterball, but I never did know how that name ever stuck with me.
I think it's great. It shows
every time
that
I asked Mom, she'd always say, "Go ask Fury."
Yeah, because I gave you that nickname. It was great.
Yep.
But it was funny because as you grew up, you did bowl for a little bit. You've been on several leagues.
Right.
And you did stick with it, but I don't think you ever made the aspirations to be a pro bowler like you wanted to be.
No, because then I got into the computer stuff,
Gotcha.
and I seen the money ordeal was a lot easier there than if I went bowling. Plus, I wasn't that good. Gutterball was kind of a good nickname you gave me.
It's kind of hard to be a professional bowler with the nickname Gutterball.
Right.
Well, look at me. I mean, all of my friends, all of my family know me as Fury, so they think I'm angry all the time.
Right.
Which is probably the truth. But it worked out, and I'm so glad that we decided to leave the city and come out here and, give this a try, because I'll tell you something, that's what Dad taught us. Don't ever stop working. Right. Don't ever stop trying. And we never did, and that's why when we got into the video game thing and the graphics design thing, we succeeded because we didn't settle.
Right.
It was great. Oh, I was supposed to stop by the BGA. I just drove right by it. Whoops. There's Fury running his mouth again.
Well, there's 20,000 you just cost us.
That's 100% right. I'll tell you. I hope, to be honest with you, I hope it does give us a little bit of passive income because that'll be nice to have like an hourly wage coming in.
Right. By two different factors, man, that would be nice.
Taking pressure off a little bit. There's plenty of opportunity up here, though, in these woods, though, to make money.
Oh, yeah. We just got to remember to keep them fed, though. That's
yeah. Ooh, I'm going to have to cut some of these trees down by this BGA that's like right up on the road. I just have to keep in mind that as if we ever down the road expand, we're going to have to make sure we make that tax payment.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to keep the digestate and as for our own personal use as a fertilizer, correct? Or should I just sell it and we'll use a different kind of fertilizer? It's up to you.
Tell you what, let's keep it for us. If we end up not using it, then we can just sell it as one big chunk.
Because I'm sitting here reading all of the products that go in here, and we could actually put wood chips, grass, potatoes. We could put slurry in here right from our cows and make more slurry, basically. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, because if we put our slurry from our cows right in here, we'll make more with the digestate, because digestate is pretty much the same. Right. All right, so that's on that. I'll keep that. So now we've got another passive income. I hope. All right, I'm heading back with the loading wagon now. Oh, yeah, look at your money now.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yep. So Walter was right. If you can set them up, basically what they'll do is they'll give us money in our account every hour that we play, or every hour that we work. I had to reword that. Sometimes doing this does feel like play, though.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I never thought in a million years that I would be in a tractor and working outdoors. I thought we were just going to do the video stuff forever.
Right.
I'm just glad I don't hear the sirens or the ambulances and crazy people.
Having to look over your shoulder all the time.
Yep, all the time.
But I tell you what, we're going to get a pretty good yield out of this.
Oh, yeah. If I could learn how to steer this tractor.
That's why I'm glad you're recording the video so they can watch you drive.
It's true. Well, like I said, the drone, getting this drone, I have to make sure that it's charged up every time.
Right.
Did you do one headland all the way around?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm following the same way.
I did two down there because of the fence.
Now, do you want me to I'll just put this in the silo for now. And when you get a chance, we'll have it ready for, if we can get enough money to buy a couple, I don't know, 2-3 cows at least to get started.
Right. Okay.
And that way we'll have it. That was a nice thing because when I bought the silo, when I was talking to Walter about it, I said, I want a silo, an upright silo that I can put everything in and not have to worry about it.
Exactly.
And that's the one he told me. He said, bada bing, bada boom. That's what he says all the time.
Here I am in your way again.
Nah. See, even the 200 horse, I'm kind of struggling to get up the hill.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to upgrade.
Yep. There's me. There's our first 26,000 liters of hay already.
Hey, we're farmers now.
It's technically. Now when we call Mom, we'll be like, we're farmers. It should be like, great, what are you guys doing again?
Call me Farmer Gutterball.
That's
Mom.
right. That might be a better bowler.
Yeah, I like yours, Farmer Fury. FF.
Farmer Fury. Farmer Fury. Perfect. Just don't tell my friends. This is nice. And this little silo actually does hold it pretty good. It's nice.
Good. Well, if you want, because... Yeah, this is all we're going to need for the cows, isn't it?
Yep, for now.
All right.
Eventually, that we are going to need some TMR, I think.
Yeah,
but
once
we can just
learn how to make that.
Yeah, we'll have to research it and figure out how to make it. But from what I mean, I'm sure cows eat hay.
Right.
So we can just give them this, and I think they're going to take some water, too. I do like these Kubota tractors, though.
They just need to be bigger.
Bigger, yep.
Be all right for around the yard and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was looking at some of the big ones last night, and I'll tell you, I like those fence that they have, the 1050s.
Oh, I know, but I don't like the price tag on them things. Oh, my
It's like $400,000 or something like that. But
it's hard to believe that we may be able to afford that someday.
I know. But if you look, though, I was looking at the horsepower. They have like 517 horsepower, though.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They also have a really nice Challenger in there, too, which I was looking at. I've always been a fan of those.
I didn't get a chance to see that one.
I think it's the fact of it's yellow. And everybody is like, oh, you got a yellow tractor? I was like, yep. It's got 500 and something horsepower, but that's okay.
Right.
So we can wait until the hour is up to see what we make from the factories, and we could possibly have some cows delivered if you want.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I can head back down to the store myself and buy the water container.
Right, because we're going to need that.
Yep, we're going to need that. Because I'm literally almost on my second loading wagon full, which is 50,000 liters already of just hay.
Okay.
This is going to give us quite the little yield here. I'm not going to lie.
I wasn't sure how much it was going to get us, but...
Well, that's why I didn't pick it up, because it's full.
Oh, go.
Yeah, see, it's like there's a lot of hills and stuff on this map, or this map.
Well,
Sorry.
Got to put it in gear for it to go.
This land. Well, that's because when I look at the thing on our phone that tells us what it looks like a map to me. That's why I keep calling it that. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, it basically is a map, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Man, how many hours have we been out here working and not a single vehicle has gone by?
Loving it. All right, so is there a specific size? You've looked in the shop. Is there a specific size water container you want for the animals?
No, don't matter to me.
Okay. When they built that pen for you, did they say how much that water would hold?
You know, I never even thought about asking.
Well, I'll go down here and I'll look and I'll see. And hopefully they have one. I think there's one in there I saw last night that holds like 25,000. And we'll go from there. And if we need more than that, we need more than that. But that seems like a lot of water.
Exactly. That ought to be enough for a few cows for a while.
Right.
Start little, get bigger, right?
That's it. 100%. That's the thing about you and I is we're so competitive that we want to go big all the time.
Right.
You know, we both wanted to be CEOs and we wanted to run the companies and we wanted to do all that stuff. And we're just like, you kept telling me, nope, just think small first and then we'll own it someday.
Exactly.
And look at how much money we made.
Right. And now we're out here wanting to pull this little equipment with 500 horsepower.
I know.
But that set and trailer has 500 horse.
Oh, I know. There are some cool things in this shop, though, for real. That there's a TLX truck that I was looking at. Where am I going? Animals. I think. Okay.
Yeah, it could easily cause us to go bankrupt in that
Oh,
store.
I know.
Real easy.
Yeah. Me too.
This is kind of nice, brother, that we're doing this today. Get a break from that cutting trees all the time.
Well, that's it, you know. Oops, I definitely don't like that color. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, gets to the point where, okay, I just spent $20,000 of your money.
It's our money. It's not my money. It's
well,
ours.
let's see in 10 minutes, game time, how much we're going to make.
We'll get that back.
I'm hoping we do. There. Sorry, I had to see how much battery life was left on the drone.
Oh, you doing good?
Yeah, we got about 20 more minutes of battery life.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, perfect. I had to check my watch to make sure how much time we had left because I don't want it to go dead halfway through and just kind of stop recording. It's doing well. Actually, this little drone that I picked up is pretty nice, actually. Then again, I can always bring it in cab and we can let her charge in the on the tractor.
Well, you said about 20 minutes, you know. That's be around lunchtime. That wouldn't be bad to take us a good break.
Yep. I'm heading back with your water container, and I'll park it over by the animals. Actually, you know what? The one shed that I built, the red one over the bigger one, we could keep all of your animal equipment, or our animal equipment, in there.
Okay.
And
Alrighty.
that way we'll have a central location for it. Because as soon as I'll hand this off to you, if you want, what we can do, here's what we'll do. Once you park that, I'll get out of this. You can have that water container. I'll take the little tractor and keep picking up the with it.
Okay.
Oop, here comes the rain.
Yep.
I knew that was coming.
Ooh.
Look at you go. It's like you've done this before. All right. Go ahead and jump out, and then you take the bigger one, and now you've got your water. So if you want to have some animals delivered,
Alrighty.
I don't know how many you want to start with. Okay, so we made, wait a minute, we were at 98 to 88, almost $20,000 in an hour.
Sweet. Hey, I like your color choice.
So that'll help with the loan because we have, what, $160,000 to pay? at the end
Correct.
of the day. Good job with windrowing.
Ain't pro, but it's close.
Yeah, it works.
All right. What do we want? Brown Swiss or Holsteins?
Whichever ones produce milk.
We'll go Holsteins.
As soon as I get this one wagon full here, I do want to get this hay off the ground because I don't want it wet, too much wet. Wow, you're right though. This little tractor is really not big enough.
I told you. Yep. We messed up there. Dropped a small one.
Yeah.
Want to start with 60 of them?
Okay.
That'll be 99,000.
Okay. That puts us now. Before you pull the trigger on that, we have $160,000 to come up with, right, for this loan payment,
Right.
or the loan
Right.
payment and the taxes.
Right.
So is that gonna? Are we still gonna have enough? I hope.
Will our factory give us any more by that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cutting her too close, dude. Let's go 30.
Okay.
I hate us to lose all our equipment because we
Right.
bought cows.
That's what I worry. You know me, like I said earlier,
Yep.
I get nervous when we start getting close. I want to make that payment.
And you know me, I want to go big.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Well, we just talked about it. That's our problem. We're too
Right.
competitive.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll bring this load right to you as soon as it's full.
We have cows, brother.
Woohoo! Love it, love it, love it. Are we technically farmers yet?
Uh-huh. Well, we haven't shoveled cow poop yet. Then we'll be official.
Yeah, really. Because this little 140 horsepower tractor, or however small it is, I'm only able to pick up grass at 7 miles an hour.
Yeah, this thing feels like a monster compared to that one.
Well, like I said, how did you get mowing with this thing? It must have been slow.
Yeah. Slow and painful.
Got it done, though.
Right. It's all that matters.
Right.
Right. See if I can do this without going in the lake completely.
Well, just keep in mind the turning radius on that is a little tight.
Right.
She turned when I came out of the store. She cuts the corner pretty close.
Oh, well, if I put it in the lake, it ain't my tractor. It's yours.
I'll just come over and get it out.
Right. What, with my little 140 horse?
Mm-hmm. We'll figure something out. We always do.
Right.
We got a pretty decent yield off of this. 52
Yeah, I
about.
can't wait to see what total number is on it.
Well, when I'm done with this, 26, 26, 52. 78,000. So
Hey,
far.
brother,
What?
you read this wrong.
What?
I'm already at 14,000, and I'm not even close to being full.
Oh,
on
no.
this tank.
I bought a extra large one. That'll hold 50,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that thing will hold water for. It should fit at least a couple of days worth, you would hope.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, okay, 5,000. I'm way past that.
They're getting some food.
I could sit out here and fish waiting on this to fill out.
Oh, is it slow?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's okay.
I almost destroyed your tractor.
Okay, we're no longer allowed to drive each other's tractors. I about put yours in the lake, and you about destroyed mine.
I'm going to take the hay out of the silo and finish feeding these girls.
Okay.
Yep, 51,000 still in there.
And all we're going to need is some straw.
Yep. But I think we're going to have to buy straw, though.
Right, until we get some fields made up.
Right. And I got a cow out here that's wandering around.
Lasso her up.
She went back in herself, which was good.
I sure would hate for one of them to get out here.
You'd never find it again.
Wildlife we have, yeah, and the wildlife we have around here.
Yeah. You'd never find it again. Okay, so
Some bears and wolves would be happy.
now I think I just got to have one more thing built.
What's that?
A place that we can buy some straw.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm going to wait on that. I'll let you make the decision and figure out if we want to, because I think they sell bales down at the store.
Yeah.
Now, with this trailer empty, it zips right along. About 9 more minutes of battery life.
Alrighty.
And I've got to make time to go down and make the. You said I can mail it in right from here, or put it through
Right.
the account, the money.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's 160,000. I'm not going to be able to buy bales or anything. We're going to have to just do this the way this is for now, because 160,000 is only going to leave us $7,000.
Right.
So, luckily for us, it's still kind of warm out. They don't need bedding right now. How's that trailer working out?
Okay.
Good. How much did it actually fit in it?
Well, we do have a problem though. I
What's
can't
that?
get it completely on. I can't get it to unload. Might have to look at that.
Okay. Now, how come now I'm picking up at 11 miles an hour? That's weird. Maybe it's not as hilly.
Experience. You're getting a better driver now.
Maybe. I might have been driving over it instead of through it, you know?
Right.
'Cause now I'm going 11, which is not as painful.
Actually, you need to get that picked up ASAP because of the rain.
Yep. How you making out with your water trigger?
Isn't working.
Okay. Well, if we have to, we'll sell that back and we'll get a different trailer.
I think we're going to end up having to do that.
Okay. Yeah, now see, I'm coming downhill and only going 7 miles an hour, so maybe I need to do it the other way.
Right?
It's like, how come I'm going downhill and going slower than I was going uphill?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Well, exactly. It's like, help.
Man, I really like our new house.
I do too. I figured it's got enough bedrooms for both of us, and if we ever decide to meet people and start a family, we've got a big enough house to live in.
Right. Much better than that trailer we started with.
But you know what? It was a place to lay our heads.
Exactly.
See how much money we make off of one minute. We'll see how much it. We're averaging about $20,000 an hour, which is great.
Good. Good.
At 12:20, I'll be out of battery life.
Alrighty. I'm headed to the store. I'm going to give this thing back and get a different one.
Okay. I just picked up another load, so that's 96,000 liters already.
Of the hay?
Mm-hmm. I still got 3 windrows to go.
That's just about perfect. That way we got enough to film and plenty on hand.
Yep. Oh, they've got food now. Now, I don't have to, if you don't want to, I don't have, they have 100,000 liters in their pen right now. I can leave that and put the rest in the silo so it stays dry if you want.
That's fine.
Because we only have 30 cows. I don't know how long it's going to take them to eat 100,000 liters. But I still have 3 full windrows out here.
Okay.
So we've actually done really well on this first field. Just make sure that your new wagon that you're going to buy holds water and slurry.
Okay.
So because we're going to take the slurry, take it down to the BGA and put it in and make more. It's basically slurry.
I totally forgot about that. Glad you remembered.
I mean, it doesn't matter because we got wood chips going in there. They're selling the wood chips.
Right.
There we go. That is hilarious. That now I'm going 11 miles an hour. It's just got to be the terrain. Nice. She was 103 and 26 is now 129,000 liters so far.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I stopped, turned around, and now I'm going only 8 miles an hour.
Got to build up, I guess.
All right. So, all right, brother. I just got to get this drone put away real quick here and make sure we say goodbye to everybody so when we're watching it back, we don't just sound like we're talking to each other.
Right, exactly.
All right, everyone. So please, please, please look out for each other, look out for yourselves, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share, and hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury's dropping a video, because I'm all over the place. Thank you for joining Gutterball and I on this journey. This is going to be great. Episode 2 is in the books. Be sure to enjoy the night, day, the weekend. And my brother Gutterball, you got the floor for the last few seconds if you want to say something.
I just wanted to thank everyone for spending this past hour with us, and I hope you continue watching. And the best of luck to everybody. We'll see you later.
Sweet. On that note, Fury and Gutterball are out.